Hello and welcome to Witchy-Woo Tarot. This reading is going to be a general collective message for all signs as we experience the energy of the full blue moon in Taurus. So it will not be for everyone watching. If it resonates with you, please let me know in the comments. And if not, be sure to check out my other videos for messages you need to hear. And remember, time, energy, and gender are all fluid. So feel free to reverse roles however you see fit. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. So guys, Halloween's finally here, and that means I will be announcing the winners of not only my monthly giveaway, but my Halloween giveaway with Messy Awakening. So if you haven't already seen, I've posted all the items on my Instagram and Facebook, and I will be announcing them as I pick names. But I do want to thank you guys so much. My new returning subscribers, I'm so happy to have you. I'm so happy to be able to connect with you and help you and share with you. So it's my pleasure to do these giveaways because it's like the least I can do to give back for you sharing your energy with me. But anyways, guys, before I start getting all emotional, let me just tell you to stay tuned to the end of the video. That way you don't miss your name being called, okay? So before we get started, as always, if you are not interested in Astro Talk, there will be a timestamp down in the comments that will take you straight to the reading. And for those of you who are, let's discuss this full blue moon energy. So it's going to be emotional, it's going to be intense, but it will be very creative and powerful as well. So as we know, this is the second full moon in October. It falls on Halloween, which, by the way, guys, only happens every 19 to 20 years. So not only is it very rare, but it's going to feel even more intense than usual. So full moons, as we know, are a great time for releasing. And with Taurus moon being opposite Scorpio sun, we're going to be called to find balance between what we love and what we share. So we've got Taurus, which is sensual, you know, beautiful, comfortable type energy, to compare that with Scorpio, which is complex and mysterious and transformative. So, you know, we've also got Venus and Mercury in Libra now. So this is going to be a really great time to release any stubbornness and just channel that Venusian energy to transform and balance our personal power. So basically, whatever you set intentions to manifest back on the new moon in Taurus, which was, I think, April 22nd, that's going to be coming full circle on Halloween night. So the challenge for some of us is going to be that you may see some progress towards what you're trying to call in, but you're also going to be realizing that you're not actually in alignment with what you set out to manifest. So it's going to be very illuminating for some of you because that progress will be just enough to let you know you're on the right track, but it's also going to show you how far from the track you are. So like I said, release any stubbornness or resistant energy and allow yourself to transform gracefully. That is the goal, right? We don't want it to be messy. We want it to be graceful, but, you know, it's not always that way. So, you know, something powerful I heard the other day too was, you know, a big reason why you could potentially be standing in the way of manifesting is by saying things like, I can't wait for this to happen, or I can't wait to have this, or I can't wait to be that. You know, by saying you can't, you're actually creating resistance and telling the universe that you're not ready. So instead, consciously practice saying, I'm so ready to receive. I'm so open to receive. I'm so ready to have what it is that I've been asking for. And so by changing your words, you're putting more power into what it is that you're wanting to manifest. So I'm sure some of y'all noticed one of my candles just went out, and now like I got some rose petals on fire and this other one, and this is about to go out. So it is what it is, right? So yeah, I guess like it's that it is what it is energy, just releasing and letting it go, being thankful for it, and being ready and open to receive it. That's what's really important. So yeah, this full moon is going to be in collaboration with Uranus as well, which rules freedom, revolution, surprises. So use this once in a blue moon opportunity as a chance to get back on track for whatever it is you're trying to call in. Also, with the slower energy of the retrogrades like Mercury and Mars, there may be some skeletons popping out of the closet around this time to test you. Don't let any past situations pull you back down into the grave, okay? Use your discernment and remember you control your reality by what you feed your attention to. Full moons can be quite emotional, as we know, and with Taurus ruling the heart chakra, you might feel more vulnerable to opening those doors to the past. So just remember how far you've come, how much you've grown. Use your intuition and really trust your initial feelings when dealing with others. Beware of that tricky fog of confusion. Don't be afraid to cut off those whose intentions and visions don't align with yours. So lastly, this moon is going to be very magical, very powerful, and very, very rare. So whatever you really truly believe in will be amped up. Like majorly amped. So be sure to stay in a positive mindset to attract and magnify those intentions, okay? Recognize your power and really use it to your advantage, all right? So let's get started. I'm going to pull some general energy from this deck here. And I'm probably going to blow out this other candle with the sheer force of wind coming from these decks. So let's see what the Moonology, yep, there it goes. Let's see what the Moonology Oracle has to say regarding what the general energy is for the collective surrounding this full blue moon in Taurus. I'm just going to kind of shuffle a little bit, cut it. And let's see what we've got, guys. I'm excited. I feel like a real, nervous energy. So we have your commitment is being tested. So like I was saying, you're going to be starting to realize where perhaps you're kind of standing in your own way. And you might be getting those feelings of giving up or kind of letting go of something like your passion or your dream because it's not coming in as quickly as you wanted it to. And so this is a part of this journey for you. It's how badly do you really want what it is that you're after? What are you willing to do? What are you willing to change? How are you willing to release or let go of the things that don't serve and make room and say to the universe, I'm so ready to receive this. So you might be feeling tested, as I mentioned. And like I said, now's a good time to get back on track to what it is that you're truly trying to call in, okay? And then we also have emotions are running high. Well, no duh. We have a super moon. So super full moon, like this energy is crazy. It's intense. It's magnifying. It's going to be really shedding light on, like I said, where it is that we've been holding ourselves back, where we've been standing in our own way. So let's dig into the Halloween Tarot and see what we have for the past, present, and future energy for the collective. I'm gonna give these bad boys a shuffle right quick. Kind of sad that my candles went out. I want to try to relight them, but I feel like that might take some time. Let's see if they'll go. No, that one's dead. I swear, I just put these tea lights in. Okay, anyways, guys. Barely any candlelight, but we're going for it. So let's see what's in the recent past for the collective. What's in the recent past energy for the collective? And guys, I've been so crazy busy. I don't even know where we left off at the new moon video that I just did. So if you haven't seen it, or you have, let me know if you noticed any connections or synchronicities, because typically the energy tends to pick up right where we left off. So let's see. Come on now. Come on now. What is in the recent past energy for the collective? Okay, so we have quite a bit popping out. Oh gosh, the Devil, King of Bats or King of Swords, 10 of Wands, and 10 of Pentacles. All right, so let's get the present energy. What is the present energy? The High Priestess. And what is coming for the collective? Let me try to make these cards a little bit more even. All right, so what is in the future energy for the collective? Knight of Bats. And Six of Wands, Eight of Wands. Beautiful. So lots of communication coming in. I'm actually really excited about this energy. And so let's talk about what's at the bottom of the deck. So we have the Seven of Ghosts, which is the Seven of Cups. This is energy of confusion for me, but as you can see, these ghosts are kind of conspiring. They're working well together. And so I think the message here is, you know, no matter how confusing things might have been over the last 6-7 months, each ghost to me kind of represents a lesson. It represents an emotional experience that kind of tied things together for you in a sense. And so for collective messages, I feel like, you know, this has been a time of coming together. This has been a time of emotions and honesty and realness. And even though Seven of Cups is a card of confusion and being overwhelmed, it's also a card of dreams and fantasies. So, you know, we did just come down from that Pisces moon through Aries, and now we're in Taurus energy. So I kind of feel like what's been processed for the collective is we got options, right? We have tons of options. We have so many different roads we can take, so many different things that we can choose. But why do we really have to choose when we can have it all, right? Why choose one cup when we can have all of the cups? And so moving into the recent past energy, I love how we were just talking about resistance, and that's exactly what I see here with the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Pumpkins. But let's talk about the Devil and the King of Bats first. So perfect timing. The Devil comes out to play right as we're about to approach Halloween. So devil energy can be toxic. It can be codependency. It can be all kinds of things that we want to free ourselves from, right? But the devil could also be a sign of, you know, shaking things up or the need to have a little fun, right? And so perhaps this devil energy could be present because, you know, maybe you've gone along with the norm for so long that you're starting to realize that you're not normal, right? You're not normal. You are very strong. You're powerful. You're intuitive, like the King of Bats. King of Bats doesn't have time to take any shit. They're cutting away anything that no longer serves them, and they're communicating truthfully and tactfully, right? This is someone who steps up into their power, but can also be very cutting and cold. So with this being an air element, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy, you know, as we know, those air signs can be very detached. So coming down from Libra season and into Scorpio season, I feel like there's been a little bit of a shift. So now we've gotten our balance, right? We've stepped into our Libran energy, and we are understanding our worth, we're utilizing our power, we're standing in our truth. And now Scorpio season comes along and we're like, all right, it's time to play, right? It's time to play. Some of you could also be cutting away toxic energy, releasing old karmic cycles. And like I said, realizing where you don't really have to choose anyone or anything. You just have to actively choose yourself, and you can have it all, right? So coming to the realization where perhaps you've been carrying burdens for way too long, and this is self-imposed. You know, this guy is wanting to, looks like he's trying to protect something, or, you know, stand up for the underdog in a sense. But what I'm seeing here is someone's carrying way too much, right? And so because they're doing too much, they're starting to slip. They're dropping stuff now. And so now it's like the energy of realizing where we've been holding ourselves back by carrying too much of what isn't really important, holding on to old feelings of resentment or bitterness or the trials and tribulations that you've been through, you're just carrying it. You're carrying it on your shoulders, and you're realizing that it's preventing you from achieving your 10 of pumpkins, your 10 of pentacles. So the happy family, the ancestry, the legacy, the abundance, the good times, right? And so now in the present energy, as we are approaching, and we're in the middle of Scorpio season now, approaching this full moon, we're really stepping up in our power. This is raw, divine, feminine power. The high priestess, she's like the grand high witch, right? She's got it all. She knows, she's got inner knowing, she's powerful, she's balanced. And it's almost that element of, she's the seer, she's the intuitive. She just already knows in advance. And so we're now stepping into that power, accepting our gifts, using them, and really transforming our world. Very interesting energy. So let's talk about the Knight of Bats. So we have the King, and now we're progressing, coming into the future energy of the Knight, right? So it makes me laugh because this is kind of a regression, but we are in retrograde. So over the next couple of weeks, this full blue moon energy could be making you feel the need to be really hasty about what you want to say, what you want to do, what you want to achieve. And so you could be going after something very aggressively. The tale of caution here is to expect the unexpected, which is funny because that's kind of the energy of this blue moon. It's to expect the unexpected, to be wary of those skeletons coming out of the closet, to, be ready to use your discernment when people from the past come back to haunt, right? So this is the energy of someone speaking their truth, not really caring how it affects others. And so this energy might make you want to act out in that way, right? But the reason why is because you're so close to this victory. You're so close to this victory. 6 of Wands is success, it's forward movement, it's progress, it's public recognition. This is a celebration, right? 8 of Wands is Cupid's arrow. It's love at first sight. It's messages of passion going back and forth. It's like the precursor to a passionate romance. And so 8 of Imps tells me that whether this is about love for you or just in general, you're going to be having a lot of fiery communication coming up in the near future. All right. So just be wary of how you communicate with people right now, because in this retrograde energy, things are very, high strung and intense. As you can see with that supermoon energy, you're going to be very tested. You're going to be probably, the universe is going to test you right in the final hour to see if you're in alignment, to see if you're truly ready to receive. And if you're not, you're going to get hit with the Temperance card, right? So like I said, don't stand in your own way. Don't carry this burden anymore, because you're actually blocking this victory. So hopefully, like I said, for those of you who are seeing these cards, this is a call to action to shake things up a little bit in your life and to not be afraid to let the little devil out sometimes and deal with people perhaps that are not serving you, that are not in alignment with you. So these 10 wands could represent actual people in your life, a group of people, a community, something that's holding you back. So let's get some energy oracles and see what else we have. Let's get some clarity for the recent past. Let's get some clarity for the recent past from the energy oracle. I really like this deck, by the way. The Halloween Tarot. It's so cute. Okay, so we have appreciation and storm warning. Interesting energy. And let's get some clarity for the present. Clarity for the present. Door to romance. Interesting. Of course, Taurus moon, right? It's very romantic energy, very sensual and beautiful. So let's see what's going on in the future. Let's get some clarity for those three. That one wanted to come out. Do we have anything else? Okay, so we have strategy and walking away. So let's talk about it. So to clarify this energy here in the recent past, we have appreciation and storm warning. So the message that I'm hearing is, you know, you're starting to kind of appreciate yourself, your own gifts, standing up in your own power and seeing how powerful you actually are. You're realizing, like I said, where you've been holding yourself back. It could be because you've had to deal with some setbacks, some storms, some things that kind of came in, tower moments that turned things upside down for you, right? But as we know, no storm can last forever. And so you're starting to see perhaps where you are, it's like you're realizing where you are in control no matter what storm blows through, because everything you've learned and everything that you have done and kind of overcome up to this point has made you stand up in this energy of the King of Bats, someone who is diplomatic, noble, someone who is truthful and honest and doesn't entertain any low vibrational energy. So appreciating yourself for the hard work that you've done, appreciating and being thankful for what you're trying to call in, that 10 of Pentacles, and knowing that whatever weight or whatever storm you have to go through to get there, it's going to be making you more powerful. It's going to be helping you to transform. Because, you know, you notice the strongest people in life are the ones who have been through the most shit, right? The ones who have battled the most and been through the most storms. They're strong. They are high priestess energy. So if you're resonating with this reading and you feel like you've really been through some shit and you've been carrying around that 10 of Wands for a really long time, just trying to make it to that 10 of Pentacles, then the good news is like I said, you are going to be transmuting that negative energy and moving up into your power. So door to romance, 33. I see that number a lot. I just turned 33 this year, actually. So yeah, door to romance, it's like that key to the heart and that cage. It's just, I kind of feel like some of you have been keeping your heart in a cage. Some of you perhaps have been trying to hold back your emotions or hold back your feelings about something because you've had to be so strong. And, you know, I think now with this supermoon energy, it's going to kind of unlock that hidden potential to truly share what's in your heart, okay? And if that's you, then that's beautiful, because there's really no need to hide what you're truly feeling, okay? There's no need to lock up your heart for, you know, from the rest of the world, no matter how badly you've been hurt, because the only one you're going to end up hurting in the end is you, okay? So with strategy and walking away, to clarify this victory, this 8 of Wands energy, I think that some of you have, like I said, been really trying to carry these burdens because you're trying to figure out how to manifest what you want. And you think by carrying these burdens that it's going to help you do that. But really, the main part is to release. And so perhaps you've been kind of strategizing on how to cut someone off, on how to break up with someone, on how to release something or some job, some friendship. You're just trying to figure out how to do that, right? You're trying to figure out how to walk away without hurting this person or hurting this relationship. The good news is, you know, the planning that you've been doing, the strategy that you've been coming up with, the burdens that you've carried, as I mentioned, have been bringing you to this point to where you're now strong enough to do that, okay? And so if this is you working up the guts to say what it truly is that you know in your heart is your truth, then I do see you being very victorious, okay? And so for those of you who are walking away from something, someone else, to move towards something that you've been wanting, that you do love, that you do feel like is the key to your heart, again, I see success there as well, because with the Eight of Wands, that just tells me that whatever it is you're after, it's true. Wands represent the soul, and so for the 6 and the 8 to both show up next to one another, if you are standing up in that High Priestess energy now, you are sure to be able to manifest whatever it is that you're trying to bring in, okay? And like I said, this is a time to make those corrections. This is a time to get back on track. So whatever it is that makes you feel that power, that makes you feel connected to who you truly are, do that, okay? Meditate, take a salt bath, sing, dance, go work out, hike, whatever you do to relax yourself and to feel that energy where you can take on the world, where you're powerful and more powerful than anything, then yeah, you're ready to receive that victory. You're ready to receive that communication, whatever it is that you're trying to call in, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and get some energy from the Queen of the Moon Oracle, and then we will end the reading and draw names. So let's see what we have to close out the reading. Oops. As advice from Spirit, without snapping my cards in half. Let's try that again. There we go. So yeah, really powerful energy. And so, like I said, harness it. Harness that Libran energy that's coming in now, and use it to your advantage. Allow yourself to go through this scorpionic energy and that transformative energy in the most graceful way that you know how. And I don't really know anyone more graceful than the High Priestess, right? She's beauty and she's grace, right? High Priestess. So let's see what we have from the Queen of the Moon Oracle to close the reading as advice for the collective. What else do we have? I know we got more than one. Okay, there's one. Anything else? Anything else? Okay, so what did I say, guys? We have discernment coming up. So surrender, boundaries, discernment. Literally 3 topics I talked about at the very beginning of the reading. Surrendering, letting go, releasing it to the universe. As you release, your arms are open to receive. And so by letting whatever it is go, and by just telling the universe, like, I'm ready, I'm open, you immediately boost your chances of getting what it is that you're trying to call in, right? Always be aligning with receiving energy. We then have boundaries. Okay, so I love how this tiny flower is causing this glass shield to crack and break away. This to me is like a reminder to, like I said, use your discernment, guys. If you feel that there's someone who is trying to break through your boundaries or who's not respecting those boundaries, someone who just kind of tries to break that barrier down again and again. This could be someone very toxic. It could be anything, guys, right? Make sure that you are using your discernment, trusting your gut instincts and feelings about a person. Don't allow someone to manipulate you into thinking that your boundaries don't matter, okay? Don't allow people to gaslight you and try to make you feel crazy like your boundaries are ridiculous. Boundaries are boundaries. Everyone has their own personal threshold. So if you have people in your life that are testing those boundaries, who are making you feel like you're not valued because you don't matter, like, fuck those people, okay? You know deep down inside of you, your power, okay? You know in the High Priestess energy, you already know what people's intentions are. You already know if someone means good or means you harm, right? And so don't allow anyone to trick you into pulling you back into a past situation out of guilt, out of fear, out of loneliness, whatever, right? Those are temporary, fleeting emotions. Remember who you are in your soul and align with that soul purpose, and you will receive, okay? So guys, I hope you enjoyed that reading. I am going to select names and I'm going to call out the prizes as well. I had to get a new bucket because the other one was too small. Let me just tell you guys, writing hundreds of little names on pieces of paper, it's a lot. I'm just going to tell you, it's a lot. But I'm going to first select winners for my monthly giveaway, and I do 3 winners. So for the first winner, I'm going to be giving them a intimate extended bonus reading to go along with the theme of Scorpio season videos. Which, by the way, last time I checked, the winners of the zodiacs were Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. So those 3 zodiac signs will be receiving their intimate extended bonus readings for Scorpio season this coming week. So look forward to those. So yeah, the first winner, who will be receiving, goodness, I can't even talk, who will be receiving the intimate extended bonus reading is okay, we have Swirly _paints Deddy 66 Dee. So yeah, I think this is an Instagram handle, so be sure to email me or send me a DM that you are the winner, and I will be happy to do a reading for you. And so next we have the Smoky Quartz star-shaped wire-wrapped ring, which is handmade by myself, and that is going to okay, I have Katrina Santos. So congratulations, Katrina. Please send me a message. Let me make sure I don't lose these names and put them over here. Okay, and so for the winner of the Secret Tarot Mini Deck, we have I should have put these cards away probably before I did this. All right, so who's getting the Secret Tarot Mini? I have Judy Kim. So Judy Kim, please send me a message and I will send you your deck. I also do send a Palo Santo stick and a couple of crystals with that as well. So please send me a message. And so guys, I will now be selecting the winner of the Halloween giveaway. And so this person is going to be winning the Everyday Witch Tarot Mini, which is such an amazing little deck. It's so beautiful. Great artwork, great meanings in the cards. So yes, they're going to be winning that deck, an Obsidian Cat Crystal from Messy Awakening, as well as a Bumblebee Jasper Moon from Messy Awakening, a Smoky Quartz star-shaped wire-wrapped ring, a red lace agate skull set of earrings, as well as a witch's brew mug and accompanying stirring spoon, which is really cool. And as far as services are concerned, you will also be winning a mini tarot reading with me. So for the winner of the Halloween giveaway, I wish I had some like spooky ass music I could play. All right, guys. So I have Ms. Laura Ray. So Ms. Laura Ray, I think this is an Instagram handle as well. If this is you, please send me a private message or an email. Congratulations. I'm so excited to send you your prize. So guys, if you have any questions for me, if you want a private reading, please go ahead and check out my information in the description box below. If you need crystals, any type of metaphysical items, please visit Messy Awakening Crystal Shop. I've also linked her shop down below. Other than that, I hope you all have a happy Halloween. I hope you have a happy full blue moon in Taurus, and I of course will be seeing you very soon. So you guys take care. I love you and have a great night. Bye.